I haven't updated the names yet, but it is going to be Blacktwins in the player 1 slot and Burst in the player 2 slot. And we are getting Pythra. I think Pythra's, any sortie has been historically good against Yoshi.
Yep.
Just because he doesn't really have his own disjoints to work with. Except for Egg, of course, but Egg is like a projectile, not quite the same.
Yeah, Yoshi doesn't have his joints, but does have the air speed. Going to be able to move around Pythra in the air, but...
Absolutely, but it's basically airspeed versus ground speed here, and you have Pythra just making openings come so easily. You see Blacktwins already taking stage control and just kind of zoning Burst out without even having to do anything, honestly, just because of the threat of his hitbox range.
Yeah, and that's going to be like a big thing, because even if Blacktwins is forced off the Aegis, he could just go Cloud, Roy, anyone else with a sword.
Exactly, and those have the same effect in this matchup, honestly. It's just anything that Yoshi can't contest is going to give him trouble.
Yeah, and one thing that Burst might have to watch out for if he is going to go for those eggs is Pythra foresighting through him and getting a free F smash.
This is very true, yeah. Just any projectile gives Pythra a free opportunity to foresight and get punished.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that we kind of talked about a little in doubles is that Burst gets away with these offstage egg lays very easily because Ontario players don't have great mashes. Blacktwins does not fall under that category. Blacktwins has an amazing mash.
Yes, Blacktwins is a Mario Party god. He's used to mashing, so none of that cheese is going to work on him.
Yeah, so Blacktwins going to dash attack, take the first stock from Burst.
Very, very clean getting off the first stock. Now he has a lead. Now, Burst is pretty great at getting conversions, such as up tilt, up air. That's an option he has right now, but it's going to be very difficult to get the win in neutral to even land the up tilt in the first place. It's because the pure speed of what Blacktwins calls the Bladies.
Yeah, just, you see here, like, just standing still and kind of threatening space. Blacktwins is able to just control this neutral because Burst can't approach against the sword.
Yeah, and also demonstrating a very deep knowledge of the matchup. He knew he was looking for up tilt there, and he even managed to foresight it. And it's just, at this point, Yoshi, without the kill confirms off of throws, he's just kind of forced to throw his tilts out. Oh, I guess he doesn't kill confirms.
I was about to say,
never mind! Yeah, so that ended up working out for him.
Yeah, down throw up there to even up the stocks. And yeah, you're seeing, like, even in this neutral, when Burst is down stocks, and just in general, Burst is playing very evasive.
Yeah, it's super difficult to get in on this character in the first place. But no real attempt at juggling, partially because he's probably scared of the Pythra Dare. It's a very threatening option that combos, so you do have to respect that from below, which is honestly where Yoshi excels, is when he's juggling his opponent. But that was a great roll catch. Yeah.
Not going to go for any offstage edge guards, doesn't want to get cheesed out by the second hit of Pythra up B.
Absolutely, but getting another dash attack, getting him in a bad spot, and that air dodge is going to get punished.
Misses the dash grab on the respawn, double jumps armor through the up air.
Yeah, the armor could come in handy in this matchup, honestly, because Pythra is very known for just like consistently up airing you near the top of the screen, and because of the base knockback, it can kill quite early. However, if you have the armor, you can just avoid that altogether.
Yeah, and especially against the Pythra down air, if you can armor through that and get back.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's a big option that Pythra uses to get kills, so this could actually come in clutch for Burst.
Yeah, no down throw, so I'm assuming that he's out of range for it.
Oh yeah, 157 is definitely too high, especially in a character as light as Pythra and Pythra. And ironically, even though Pythra is considerably slower, she still kind of walls out Yoshi just because of the pure size of her hitboxes.
Yeah, her sword even bigger than Pythra's. A little slower, but it's massive.
Yeah, same effect. But that nice
up air out of shield.
I'd imagine that only works when the opponent's behind you, so good awareness from Burst to like catch that situation in the moment. Like another option he does have is drag down bear combos into stuff as well. And I haven't really seen him get to land any of those because it's hard to just land into a sword.
Yeah, and the full hit of down air going to do a 34%.
Yeah, big damage, but nice back air, not quite killing. Fake kill screens are us.
Yeah, you get those all the time with he just shields VF smash and is going to get
opportunity for Burst here. And a very good wave bounce.
Tries to go for some egg into fair setup. I like that attempt, but Blacktwins going to stall out the mash and respond with an up tilt to take game one.
Yeah, very solid play from both players there. Blacktwins just kind of abusing the winning matchup, and Burst doing his best to keep up, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Heading into game two, I'd like to see a scenery switch. I don't know if PS2 was really helping Burst out too much. he's definitely going to need something that gives him a more advantageous playing field.
Yeah, I know that normally outside of here, Burst likes to go to Callus usually, but not in this rule set.
Yep, not in this rule set. He is opting to go to Battlefield, which I like because it lends itself to up air strings. Like, he can definitely get one conversion on Blacktwins and then just extend it more with platforms that he couldn't really do on an open stage like PS2.
Yeah, he is, however, going to have to watch out for Pythra up airing that top platform, as that is an option that Pythra has for juggling.
Very true, and her up air also is just large enough to cover any platform, like the entire thing. Oh, but something that they did change from 4 to Ultimate is that you can down B through platforms with Yoshi.
Yep.
And I know it's really, really late into the game's lifespan, but it's something that still catches people who played 4 a lot off guard. I know it still shocks me whenever I see it. Yeah, but Blacktwins exercising so much patience, just standing there menacingly. Yoshi trying to fair, but completely whiffing and getting punished. We've got a bit of a percent lead from Burst here, though. He's definitely been retaliating a bit from ledge.
Yeah, Burst on ledge, he's great at getting off it from what I've seen from him.
Yeah, and that's partially Yoshi and partially Burst.
It does come in from Yoshi being able to have that double jump armor, be projectile, but air speed. But Burst as well in general is great at it too.
As you
can
can see,
there's the drag down back air F smash you were talking about.
Yes, exactly. It worked out perfectly for him. And now he has a stock lead. This is when Yoshi actually can do things, get things started. He really just keeps away from his opponent, and his zoning comes into play. He finally can start using those eggs. Blacktwins trying to cheese out the stock a little bit early just to catch up, but not going to come through.
First going to get some back airs to get some stage positioning, but Blacktwins going to be able to recover fairly easily.
Yeah, but as he goes, he's still tacking onto this lead. He's getting a bit more percent, and he's extending what he has.
Yeah, Burst, I think, just in general, Burst has one of the best advantage states in Ontario.
I completely agree, and like his characters lend it to it, because like Yoshi can always continue his string as long as he's reading the drift of his opponent.
Yeah, and he can go so far because of double jump and up B height.
Exactly, yeah. The initial egg giving you an extra height on your jump, and then you can also air dodge after in this game, which is an extra boost that you never had before.
Back air, probably bad DI on Burst there, because I don't think that would have killed otherwise, but...
Yeah, it's the classic never being able to tell if it's back air or down air.
Yeah, but Burst was able to tack on 86% before losing that stock, which is nothing to cough at.
Exactly, yeah. So we're just seeing a bit of that juggling I mentioned earlier from Blacktwins, but he does have the platform kind of helping him have a place to shield. Blacktwins slowly clawing his way back here.
The up B from the ledge. Blacktwins loves that.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be able to catch up Burst and deal about 20%, but...
Okay.
Yeah, Blacktwins, knowing that Burst wants to set up, doesn't mash out of it so that he can't get any knockback, but back air not going to kill just yet.
Yeah, okay. And he's already at kill percent, so honestly, the extra rage is probably just nice. He doesn't really mind getting the hits as long as he doesn't die. But very, very patient approach coming out from Blacktwins here. I wouldn't be surprised if he was holding shield and Burst decided to down B at some point.
Yeah, Nair going to send to the left, not the direction Burst wanted to send at.
Yeah, but clawing his way back out of the corner, now Blacktwins actually has the ledge trapping position, gives a little bit of stage control, but gains it right back with a grab, and that's going to be the stop.
Be able to weave between that egg and give it fair.
We're just seeing a little bit of patience. No one wants to overextend, no one wants to give up the lead that they've created, and now we're back to an even game.
Yeah. Even game in this game 2 here.
Oh, that was definitely missed. What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
First able to recover from that, doesn't SD at 0. That would be a very tragic way to end this game.
Absolutely. And an option that a lot of people haven't really explored as much in their off-stage game is footstooling. It's most potent against Yoshi because the second you take away his like jump, he's just awful. So a mistake like the side B offstage there could have really costed him if Blacktwins had capitalized.
Yeah, Blacktwins gonna get a decent percent lead on this last stock here, basically at kill percent.
Yeah, Burst burning his jumps, gonna really have to get back to the stage. Okay, making it to ledge, but Blacktwins getting a ledge trap. This is a huge lead for him, and he's in a really scary spot.
Yeah, another thing I kind of noticed there, Burst great at saving his double jump.
Ooh, a jab lock set up on the platform, very solid for Burst, and catching the jump. Blacktwins have to make it back without getting fared.
Okay, Blacktwins does make it back, but is gonna go flying across stage. Burst still not able to find it yet. Up B from ledge.
Up B from ledge does that kill? No, across stage, not the right knockback angle.
Gotta constantly be ready for that against Blacktwins.
Oh, there's the shield break attempt I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
But that nair, that's going to be a really bad spot. Can't Blacktwins make it back? No.
Nope.
Burst is going to take game 2. Very clutch play.
Yeah, we saw it there, and I heard Blacktwins talking about it earlier with, I think it was Elijahman. But spot dodging that down B from Yoshi instead of trying to roll away or just shield it.
It's very effective, yeah, I agree. It's definitely the best way to get the hardest punish on Yoshi there, but even going for it in that scenario didn't necessarily save him because Yoshi had so much pressure in the corner that he just got him off stage and ended up getting the edge guard.
Yeah, because even if you do spot dodge a hit, there are still the stars.
Yeah, so they can get you, yeah.
You have to have really good timing on the spot dodge.
Blacktwins maybe considering a character switch right now, taking a little bit to pick his character.
Yeah, I don't think he needs it, though.
He doesn't necessarily need it. Yeah, he's not doing it. But he probably gave Cloud and maybe even Roy a little bit of a thought, but every character he plays at a high level has a bad recovery, unfortunately. So they're all going to struggle in the same way. Except for Pichu, yeah. He hasn't pulled Pichu out in a while, though. All right.
Yeah.
So we're seeing a lot of dash back coming out from Blacktwins. He's just kind of abusing the fact that Yoshi kind of just has to approach the whole time.
Yeah, and we're over here on small battlefield, so same layout as PS2 like we had in Game 1, but obviously blast zones and stage is going to be a little smaller.
For sure, platforms could be laying themselves to Blacktwins a little bit more than they were previously. It's sort of a way to cheat your way around the MDSR of this tournament.
Yeah, and Burst just looking to use these eggs to try and find an opening that he can get in on Blacktwins, but Blacktwins just going to keep juggling Burst and keeping him off stage.
Yep, nearly getting killed with the up air at the top of the screen there, but this Promise Revolt not going to quite kill. Once again, just can't kill cross stage. It's actually not that strong of a move, you just have to DI correctly. But the down tilt with that set knockback on Yoshi is going to be able to set up for some sort of tech chase, but Blacktwins smartly DIing up and then not getting caught by it. Is going to be the first stock, but can he hold this lead because it's a little bit dangerous to be fighting with Yoshi in the corner like this.
Yep, first going to get the egg lane, not going to go off stage though, and again, Blacktwins choosing not to mash out of it because reading that Burst is going to use all his options before he mashes out.
Also, it took him a while to switch to Mythra there, which I thought was interesting because I feel like she would have had a way easier time getting away from the corner.
Burst just looking for any option for a kill, and the fall through platform up air is going to take it. And Burst only taking 15% in the time it took him to get that stock. Which is something I mentioned before, Burst, when he's like behind, he plays very evasive and safe.
Which is something that more players need to adapt in their playstyle, honestly, because it really keeps you in the game. The worst thing you can do when you're behind is start throwing yourself at your opponent and get tacked on damage over and over again trying to get the kill.
Yeah, only going to find one up air though. Leave it at 53%, but it's an even game. Gets the egg lay and gets a small punish out of it, but gets down there. Luckily, no follow-up for Burst.
I liked the option of Blacktwins mashing Dare out of the egg lay so that he could immediately have a hitbox protecting him as he came out. Okay, whiffing a grab really bad. You don't want to do that, especially as a character like Yoshi with a really, really slow grab.
Yeah, whip the grab, and especially if above you is Pythra.
In kill percent, everything lined up poorly in that scenario. Yeah, Blacktwins very smart using the platform to protect him from the eggs that have been thrown at him, except for that one there. But the previous scenario that happened.
Yeah, Blacktwins going to put Burst back in disadvantage off stage. Burst just looking for something to find this kill. I think Blacktwins might be in down throw up air percent.
Oh, and he's footstooled him.
Yeah, he gets footstool, but he did still have the jump. Goes for an F smash, but doesn't catch it. Burst able to roll from ledge and get the F smash of his own to take out stock from Blacktwins.
Just a little bit of a greedy option there from Blacktwins, but he has the room to go for it. He is still 0% versus 111, both on last stock.
Absolutely not impossible for Burst, but it is going to be an uphill battle.
For sure, however, if Blacktwins does get off stage, it only becomes 150-50. He just has to get the jump read.
I like that stall with the up B from Burst, but rolls into an up tilt. Blacktwins taking game 3.
Yes,
going
just
up 2-1.
Yet another display of Blacktwins' amazing patience. You saw his ledge trap wasn't active, he wasn't mashing aerials, he wasn't doing anything crazy. He literally stood there and he got him to do exactly what he wanted him to do. And that's one of Blacktwins' like biggest strengths as a player is that he knows when you're allowed to wait. And that's something that so many people don't understand because they're mostly just using their aerials. That was me. That was pretty good. And we are getting to switch to Inkling. That's a big change in the pace of the game. Inkling's a lot better on the ground than Yoshi is. Yoshi's a lot more reliant on his aerials.
Yeah. And this Inkling here,
I'm assuming it's the wrong stage.
Wrong stage? Yeah. Yeah, this Inkling here, it's not just like some random secondary burst has. This was his main up until COVID came.
Yeah, he's one of the few players you can truly call a co-main. Like, he has the Yoshi and the Inkling on virtually even levels.
Yeah, has been favoring the Yoshi for the most part after in the post-quarantine era.
But we have seen him play Inkling today. He actually used Inkling earlier against Train, I think it was?
I think so.
I don't remember who it was.
And I know that at Holiday Ruckus he was using Inkling quite a bit too.
Oh, it was RJ, not Train. Other Samus. But yes, at Holiday Ruckus as well. Certainly has not been keeping in the pocket.
Yeah, I can't imagine that winter semis of biggest regional we've had this year that you just decide to go into your unpracticed secondary.
Exactly, yeah. So I guess the stage wasn't wrong. I don't know what's going on, but anyway. Might have been music, might have been something silly. Yeah. But Burst immediately getting that ledge trap going. Inkling, one of the strongest ledge trapping characters in the game with the bomb setups.
Yeah, with the bombs, with just a very safe back air, very quick back air. And there it is.
And yeah, missing the tech. Unfortunate for Blacktwins, he's just going to lose his stock very early there. One thing that Burst does have going for him in this set now is Inkling's one of the least practiced matchups in Ontario. I'm pretty sure Burst is the only high level one we have, and even then, he doesn't really come to events as often as most of our other top players.
Yeah, we don't really have Inkling players. You know, Inkling kind of fell off a while ago, so not as many people playing them anymore.
Yeah, it's not even Ontario, it's just worldwide.
Yeah.
Blacktwins once again going for the Flame Nova edge guard. Not necessary because Burst just didn't make it back there. A little bit scared of it.
Yeah, it did scare him, so.
Yeah, exactly.
That's weird how it paints the stage like that. Just leaves gaps.
Yeah, I guess it's probably because of the grooves in the actual stage, like the design of it, which I think is an awesome detail that they kept in. Yeah, but we're seeing a lot of these edge guards with the bomb, but there's a really great evasion from Blacktwins doing a full hop fair from ledge.
Yeah. And one thing that I'm not sure we'll probably see, I don't think we'll see it too much, but there is that Inkling tech where you can slide off the side while charging the bomb.
Oh, yeah. I don't really know how to execute that, but I know that it is a thing.
Yeah, it's like up beyond a stage, then keep holding B or something. It's weird, but it is something that exists and that we could potentially see.
Yeah, but right now what we're seeing is Burst up a stock. This Inkling pick is working out for him. Could be a combination of the stage and the character, but it's just going well, so we can't judge.
Yeah, and getting this ink down onto Blacktwins and on the stage is going to make Pythra and Mythra even slower than they usually are.
Yeah, for sure, and that really hurts for a character that relies so much on their speed like Mythra does.
Yeah, being able to slow down Mythra and keep up with her is massive for us. And is this up for upper percent?
Not quite, no. The percent's too low for him to die from it. He could get hit by this percent, though. And forget about the ink on the stage. The ink on the character is doing double damage, and that dare is going to connect.
And we've got a game 5 here.
4, yes.
Yeah, character swap working out very well for Burst here. Gonna force a game 5 in winter semis.
Now the real question is, are we going to see a character swap from Blacktwins now? Because he is also a man of many pockets.
Yeah. Many pockets.
Many pockets. That's not an understatement.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Pichu here.
I wouldn't either, honestly. I think it was a great decision. I don't know how practiced this Pichu currently is, but I feel like it could certainly work for him. He also has a very solid Roy that he could go to here. Oh, I saw him. It's there. Oh, this is interesting. I really hope we get to see this.
I'm pretty sure this is the matchup that I saw last time. So
this is a rare set. We don't really get to see the Pichu much from Blacktwins anymore.
Yeah, he just came out, and Blacktwins mostly been focusing on perfecting them. But of course, deepest pockets in Ontario, he still does have this Pichu. One point was possibly the best Pichu in the world.
Yeah, which is crazy. Because we have so many possible best character in the world in this region, just because of how many weird characters we play. But a little bit of a sus recovery. I think he needs to be more precise with his angles. Definitely showing the lack of practice compared to the Bladies.
Yeah. And talking about being precise, Pichu's got such a small hitbox that finding a kill onto it, Burst's going to have to really try to aim those aerials more.
Yeah, for sure. And also, Inkling really kills off of either grab or like a stray aerial, which is difficult to land on Pichu in the first place. So just like you said, it's just lending the matchup to Blacktwins, really.
Yeah, but a nice piece from Burst. Going to rack up about 60% from that.
But Blacktwins doing a lot of damage himself, already has him at 115. As long as Pichu's on the same stock as you, he doesn't really mind percent because he's going to hurt himself anyway. However, if he goes down a stock, that's when things get dicey because you do have to hurt yourself to make that comeback.
Yeah. And there's kind of a factor with Pichu, it's that with the damaging yourself, it's that once you get to a certain percent, you kind of stop caring about damaging yourself just because it's like, I'm going to die anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's one thing with Blacktwins. Blacktwins survive surprisingly long with Pichu.
Yeah, he's notorious for it. He's just a very patient defensive player and it just works out for him.
Yeah.
But that up air, catching him jumping from ledge, is going to get the first stop. And that's a big deal for Dorst in this set. Up throw, potential kill? Oh, F throw kills.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. So only 2.8% of Blacktwins, very even game.
Pichu up throw set knockback.
Oh, okay, so it's Pikachu's that can kill.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to get the classic Thunder Jolt on shield into dash grab, but not going to connect for him.
Gonna go for a light loops, but doesn't get the full drag down.
Yeah, potentially the platform getting in the way there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice from Burst. Kind of mixing up.
Shield.
I don't think he really realized it was a neutral B hitting his shield at first. He probably thought it was jab.
Yeah.
But then the actual jab came through, and now percent lead on Burst here.
Yeah, but just barely.
Just barely, but growing. No, we're actually 0.3% separating our players right here. Both of them decided to be very patient all of a sudden.
Yeah. And that's like what you got to do in winter semis of these tournaments. You got to play as safe as you can. Can't take any stupid risks. You got to play almost perfectly at this level. And Burst gonna get roller into up smash, and that's Pichu's weight right there, dying at it so early. Now Burst gonna have almost a full stock lead.
Blacktwins visibly frustrated about it, noticing that he didn't mash hard enough fast enough because he did get some charge on the out smash to get the kill there. Probably just assuming he'd be fine, but Burst was aware of the scenario. Ooh, and that dare. Starting to get some combos going from Burst. He's just really picking up the pace. Blacktwins having trouble keeping up.
Downer, Burst gonna DI in and land onto the stage. Up throw up air, not gonna find the kill just yet.
Yeah, but one more might, which is the bad part.
Yeah,
he's gonna get a kill here, so last stop. Can Blacktwins get a big combo and get this back?
Yeah, Blacktwins gonna get the grab onto Burst and gonna rack up 38% real quick.
Nice bread and butter.
Blacktwins is about to enter that range where he doesn't care about his percent, he just cares about not getting hit.
We say he's almost already there, honestly.
Yeah.
Ooh, trying to get the
scary.
2-frame with the F smash. It is possible, just very hard to time, because you have to get the very edge of the move. Time and space, I should say. Ooh, whiffing a grab. That was really scary. Blacktwins not even going to get the kill spark. Anticlimactic, to say the least, but it is
not ready to DI it.
big win for Burst here. That's going to be winner.